Good morning, Twitch and YouTube this morning, I believe. Feels good to be back in the studio, yes. First time back in the studio, been on a trip for 8 days. Got some great video coming up for you. Today we're going to be in the National Music Museum, but this is just part one. Twitch says my stream is excellent, so I'm excited. And who is here? Larry Deering. Good morning, sir. Look where we are. But you were there with me. Larry was there with me live along with Miss Marion when I did a live stream all the way around the place. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Yes, and how are you this morning, sir? Have you sold your Hammer Dulcimer? I know you had some interest in it. And I suppose you have the new one and you're playing around with it. And you wanted to make sure before you sold your other one. Yeah, we got back late last night. I'm going to take a little bit of the reverb and the volume off so we don't get the echo. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Yes, sir, do tell. I've been gone all week. You were kind enough. You and Marion popped in on my live stream. Oh my gosh, what was that? That was Tuesday evening. That was my regular stream time, though, although just a little bit earlier. Officially for sale. All right. I took one of your tunes with me, Larry, and I was going to practice it, but, you know, when you're doing the live streams, now we got an ad coming up, but you don't care, Larry, because you got a sub. You're good to go. Marion took care of you. Yes. So when you're doing the live streams, you can't sit there with a music stand when you're out in the wild, especially with if the wind's blowing or whatever. Yes, Marion is such a wonderful person. Ricky F58 was streaming last night, and we take the Groom shuttle from Athens to Atlanta because Atlanta traffic, right? Ooh, sorry about that. So we were riding back home on the Groom shuttle last night at 9 p.m. when Ricky show, his regular Saturday night show came on. So I got to listen to Ricky show, and I'm sitting there typing in and the shuttle's bumping, so it's hard to chat when the thing is bumping all over. But Marion was there, and I got to chat with Marion. It's not often I get to chat with Marion, especially in the chat. So yes, let's do this one, Larry, to get the crowd going. Let's adjust first. yes. And I took Ad Mortem Ad Mortem Festivus with me. I'm trying to learn that one. You know, I mostly have Brett and Melody and Tourdion in my head. And so I was going to take and start learning Ad Mortem Festivus, but I didn't. So, Larry, if you have to go anytime before people show up, we're gonna get the actual tour. We're gonna get the actual tour going in a minute. I know you're like, most people, if they come into my show, they're like, well, why isn't that moving there? The guy usually has all kinds of crazy junk moving. I was waiting because, you know, I always jump on early. But at 9 a.m. we're gonna get it going, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But let me know at any time you have to go. I've got a couple little clips. One is specifically for you, my friend. It is a sound clip of an. I'll give you a hint. Well, kind of. Is instrument that I know you're probably very much interested in. It's not one you play to my knowledge, but the music to this, so they had an audio tour as you went around. You could dial it up on your phone, of course. And this was the most beautiful piece of music, as beautiful as I've heard. Good morning, Kathy Fokalele. Is it 9 a.m.? I told Larry, even though I jumped on early, I hope you're doing well, Kathy. Even though I jumped on early, I suppressed myself and put this on pause until 9 a.m. So anybody who actually wanted to come to the 9 a.m. show would say, well, he already started the video. Well, no, I did not. Yes, it is. It is. It is early, Kathy, so good morning to you. And that piece you posted on YouTube. Wow. And that you know that already. That's cool. And did you just write that? That's what I wanted to ask. Did you just write that one very recently? Or had it been one that was in your notebooks? Anyway, I'm going to get the video going because it is now 9 a.m. Eastern time. So, through the magic, yay, let's go tour the museum. Sometimes I use technology good, sometimes I don't. But we are going to, oh yes. Maybe Susie, maybe Susie will show up this morning. You know, she got new gear, new used gear, but I think part of her problem is still her service. Anyway, Marion requested Yellow Submarine. If she shows up, I'm kind of ready to fumble through that. But since Kathy is here, let's see, I had one picked out for you. And Larry, I just played Tourdion for Larry. So I think Larry's good. And I thought I had one picked. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, well, I'm glad you finally shared it. Okay, we did Tourdion for Larry. We're actually going to do a couple other of Larry's tunes from Larry Deering's songbook, which is awesome. And he sells it, and it's in different keys, and it's just great. I am loving it. Here you go, Kathy, for you for getting up so early. Let's see if we can wake you up. All right. I hope that woke you. Yes, the red rubber ball. Oh, okay. Oh, no problem, Larry. Larry, listen, anytime I find something that I really love and enjoy, man, I will, excuse me, I will sing your praises from the rooftops. And speaking of which, Monster Energy drink. Hey, I really drink your stuff all the time. It helps, the caffeine helps me focus for my show. I will wear with the green, big green M, I will wear one of your shirts. Just send me a shirt and, throw a little money my way if you want. And I will well, I'm probably doing that now. So maybe I'll shut up until you send me the shirt. Anyway. I like the red rubber balls. So, Kathy, did you see the ukuleles in the gift shop there? They had a build your own ukulele. They had a little, they had an actual koa ukulele, a soprano. Most all the ukes I saw were sopranos. I'm sure they have, what do you call them, tenor or baritone ukes. I'm sure they have, but there were not many on display. I'll tell you, this time around, they changed up a lot since we were there last, and they are still expanding, which means we have to go back in another 6 or 7 years. So, some of the stuff that was on display wasn't stuff. They didn't have the big. When we were first there, it was more of a warehouse feel. This time, if you look around, there's displays, there's artwork to go along with the instruments, which is pretty cool. We're in the keyboard section. Did not interest me that much. It's a temporary exhibit, so you see a guitar back there. Anyway, when we first went there, it was more like a warehouse, just showing all flutes, all guitars, all harmonicas, and the harmonicas were in one big case. Well, 3 big cases. They only had about 4 or 5 harmonicas on display this time. They're working on their upper floor still. They need a big donor. Oh, Larry, do you play the keyboard instruments? I wasn't aware. I knew you played the hammer, dulcimer, the psaltery, a lot of winds. I love the sound of the harpsichord. And there are some good artwork on the lids. Anyway, so let's play. Is this one available? Let's try Cantale. That would go well with this. Oh yes, and of course the request list is open. I actually, the whole week that I was gone and streaming from the wild, so it feels real weird to stream from the studio. Bit of keyboard, good for you. And then I lost the train of thought. So I wasn't streaming the studio. So it's interesting to be back in the studio, which I'm only going to do a couple more streams from this studio because the house is sold. We've got closings Friday. We close on our house Friday early afternoon, and then we close the one we're living in, and then we close on the one we're buying after that, right after. So it's going to be a busy next few weeks. Anyway, there will be a live stream here Tuesday and maybe next Sunday morning. If not, that'll be it. Of course, hopefully you guys, next time I stream from the studio after we moved, you won't know the difference because we just got these. Look at these instruments. They are so cool. I am all over the place. Let's try Cantale to settle me down. Oh, I know what's going to settle me down. I'm going to look at my video background and play this. Oh, this is a video. I have to get out of the way. I'll be right here. You got to watch this. This was a video going on there. know, that doesn't quite go with what we got going though. Now we're dancing. I was going to play Scarborough Fair, but it didn't quite go. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Kathy. I'm watching the video and I'm like, nah, Scarborough Fair, that's not going to cut it. Because, you know, you do have to kind of, at least I was paying attention. Did the little guys go across the screen? I wonder. Let me play. I don't see them going across the screen. Hang on. Let's see. Can you do the cheering again, Kathy? And let me see if it goes across the screen. Any little thing. I thought my emotes were working. My emote wall may not be working. Oh, there you go. No. Hello, Susie. They did. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was not obviously paying attention enough for that. Susie, how are you doing this morning? Susie. You made it. As the new computer working for you? Tell us the details. Tell us the details. We're going to do All For Me Grog since Susie showed up. You know, if this was Street Jelly, Susie would be doing the grog. So that's why we did All For Me Grog for Susie. Are you still there, Suze, or are you having problems? We'll go ahead. I'll tell you what, since Miss Susie made it here. Oh, look, Johnny Cash, let me do... I should switch to Bob Dylan, right? Suze, what we're going to do, Larry, if you don't mind, I promised Larry a surprise, but I actually have a surprise for Susie, but it works for Kathy too and for Larry because, you know, why are we all here? Oh, Bob Dylan. I guess I better do my Bob Dylan tune. Look, Bob Dylan harmonica. Bob Dylan harmonica. Whoa, whoa, it's up there. I think I got the video going too fast. Anyway. Anyway, Bob Dylan harmonica. I love it. I'm seeing the emojis. Bob Dylan's harmonica. All right, we got in our Bob Dylan. We got in our Johnny Cash. I need to slow this video down. Let me do that right now. I do have the technology, hopefully. An EDSR. There you go. We're going to slow it down just a tad more. Okay, and it's going to go back to the beginning. No, it did. Yeah, it went back to the beginning, so. Thank you very much for the applause. Sorry, we're getting back to. Oh, Larry, what I wanted to tell you, did you see, Larry, there was a part, it was probably going by too fast. The guy playing the recorder, and he had it like this. So he had it slightly off to the side. He wasn't playing traditional, so it was kind of, you know, playing out the side of his mouth. Did you see that on the video? You'll have to excuse me, the chat disappeared. Okay, so we got Cash, we got Dylan. We're about back to where we were. Larry, you can watch the replay if you want when the video was on and watch that guy with the recorder, or I could send you a clip of that or whatever. It is, yes. Oh! So have you been, Susie? Susie is a researcher for sure. So have you gone on the National Museum's website, Suze? Do tell, do tell. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this one. I do not do Purple Rain or one of the other 300 million hits Prince had. Okay. This is going to be, look at that. See, I'm such a basic player, Larry. I'm just like that. Larry knows all things recorder. I am but hey, what are we looking at there? Anyway, let's do Susie's first while in case the rain comes in. But this is for Kathy and Larry too, since we are all musicians. Okay, so this is called the Caddywhack. I'm going to be pulling it up. It is this, well, you'll see what it is, but I'm going to mute my mic so you can hopefully hear the sounds of the Caddywhack, and then we'll be back in a couple minutes. I'll drink more Monster. Enjoy the Caddywhack. So what we need to do, oh, yes, thank you, cool. Zachary Applesauce, welcome in. I did not see you there. Welcome in. We are about to show, I am at the my video's at the National Music Museum, and this guy's a big influence on me. A lot of people say he's a crap harmonica player. I do not care. The man is a brilliant songwriter, brilliant musician who went through all these different genres and explored, always evolving and growing. So you will not convince me that Bob Dylan is not a good artist, but these guys on the blues harmonica websites, they trash him all the time. Anyway, so we're about to watch the Caddywhack video. Enjoy. It's about a 2-minute video. So that's Stacy demoing the all the different. It's a big percussion instrument. I'll show you the beginning of it. It was already in the middle. Clear, and that's. And we're back. We are back to the National Music Museum. So, yes, Susie. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Yes, Suze. I was actually on the Groom Transportation. Kathy will know about this. Taking the shuttle. We do not drive to Atlanta and leave our car anywhere anymore. We took the shuttle to Atlanta to the airport and took it home. So at around 9 p.m., we were on our way home, and Ricky's show came on. So I got to see Ricky's show and chat with Marion a little bit. And the lines that you see is my camera trying to adjust to the lighting. The lighting was low in there, and I can understand, to help preserve the instruments. They don't want this glaring light on them all the time. So what do you all think of the Caddywhack? It was a lot of fun. That was Stacy demonstrating the Caddywhack. I hope I am... Yeah, you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me. Yeah. So, And in a little bit, Larry, if you'll have to go, let me know. And we've got a video for Larry and for all of you, really. This is the most beautiful piece of music we heard in there. We've got it, the audio clip of the actual instrument being played while you see the instrument. Let's do Cantelet. Just making sure. Okay, we're good. We're good. Look at the violin. I'll be off to the side here looking at my music stand. I love it. You had no signal at all last night. Okay, way to go, Larry. I'll wake you up when it's time. Thank you guys for the emojis. You didn't think that I would miss a chance for self-promotion at the National Music Museum. I did a live stream on Twitch, which Larry, so this was Tuesday evening. Once I get the video downloaded for me to cut up, I'll probably take it off. If not, Twitch is going to take it. I did a live stream. This was Tuesday morning. Oh no, this was Tuesday afternoon. I came back Tuesday evening and did a live stream. Oh, thank you for the applause. Thank you. I love seeing that. I love seeing those things. I did a live stream from all around outside the Music Museum. I'm hoping I got some good video from that. Larry and Marion came in and said hello. Zachary, are you still with us and are you doing okay? My friend, we don't hear from you a lot. So I did my last live stream yesterday before we went to the airport in Omaha, and a new person came in. This is really funny, okay. It was the lake, because I didn't, well, there's a whole story that goes with that. But I was out streaming at a beautiful little lake in a local park in Omaha yesterday morning before we went to the airport. And this person, Humana, let me see if I can get this right, because they wound up following me. Hanuman the Humane came on my feed. This person is in Germany. This person, Tuesday afternoon. Yes, I love the Moody Blues and I would love to play that. I used to play a couple Moody Blues songs. So Hanuman the Humane came on and I found out that this person is in Germany. And I said, wow, you're in Germany. I guess you never saw my stuff before or whatever. I tried to explain it real quick. And they said something to the effect that, like, well, nobody else was on. So I guess I benefited from what do you call, lack of other streamers wanting to stream at that time. So anybody on Twitch, if you're a new streamer and you want to maybe randomly be found, so this was around 10 o'clock Eastern time, so 10 a.m. Eastern time, 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern time on a Saturday morning. Go ahead. Who came in? JB. How you doing, JBC? So try streaming on a Saturday morning between 10 and 11 Eastern, and you may, because of lack of people streaming, you may actually get some. Anyway, Hanuman the Humane jumped on my feed, and I actually knew a song. They requested South Australia, so I'll play that one. But they requested Black Velvet Band, and I said, I play that on recorder, and I have the sheet music at home if you want to come by tomorrow morning. So Hanuman the Humane may actually come in sometime here, and I'm ready to play. You're building your front yard. Yeah, you've been live streaming a lot of that. I think I had not any time being on vacation to watch streamers. I just had been streaming where I could, and then I've got over 6 hours of video, probably almost 7 hours of actual footage to show. So anyway, let's do South Australia. Let's see. Yes, I hope it does. We're going to do South Australia and see if we can conjure up, we're going to try and conjure up Hanuman the Humane. We are all into conjuring. Conjuring is the way to go. Last night, Ricky on his show conjured up Deborah White. He just, I don't know, maybe she was lurking. Hard to say, but the timing, so like he mentioned her, and then maybe a minute or two later, she popped into the chat. So Ricky conjured up Deborah. I'm going to conjure up, if I can, Hanuman the Humane. This is for you. Y'all light me up with the emojis. One more time. I can feel Hanuman the Humane's ears burning. We'll give it the spell a little bit of time to work. How about that? In the meantime, I haven't played recorder. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Kathy, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. That was very lovely of you. I appreciate that. If it's possible, Suze, I think the problem with Deb is she streams real late, even later than Ricky sometimes, and my streams are so early, so I don't ever really expect for her to come into my stream. She may watch the replays, I don't know, but I mean, think about it. Right now it's 6:30 a.m. where Deborah lives, so I mean, I could raid her on a Sunday morning. But she would have to be, I'm going to do you some, this is not juggling, but this is Feast of Idiocy. Balancing a recorder. Okay. Okay. I'm really in a great mood. It's really weird to be in the studio though. Like when I put my sound on this morning. Where did I put my pick? That's not a good thing. There it is. When I put on my sound this morning, I'm running through my little tiny amp. It felt so weird because I had a whole week of streaming from the wild, and it was crazy. Anyway, let's play a song before I drop this thing. That's a nice looking harp, isn't it? I should play the harp that once through Tara's halls because I've got that somewhere. But I digress. Anyway, this is literally the first time I have played the recorder in over a week, so not too shabby. Kathy, you are way too kind. Kathy, you are just so lovely. Thank you. You are all the emojis. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? I am inspired now. And you know, we've had some wonderful. Is that wonderful, wonderful? Thank you guys. I am absolutely loving this. The emojis popping up. Thank you for the applause. I want to do this one. I'm going to do a tiny medley melody. Yeah, that one came out pretty good. I love the improvs. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Dark mode on. Thank you, JBC. Don't work too hard and stay hydrated, my friend. You do a lot of manual labor. I'm getting to that point where the manual labor thing is getting a little harder every time. So this is the first time ever, and I have moved a bunch of times, that we are actually hiring some movers to move the big heavy stuff. Stacy is the youngest person in this house, and she is over 60, and so I am well over 60. So the desire to move the big heavy stuff, and we're just having to do it so quick too. So JBCP, yes, I know. I like, see what's going on there. I don't work on the property myself. Stacy and her mom did a lot of landscaping here. I took care of electrical and plumbing and stuff like that. So, not my forte, putting up fences and stuff. Never was. I did help with it at one time. I helped a guy do landscaping work on the side. But anyway, Larry's waited long enough. Larry, you have waited long enough. Larry's lurking in the background. Larry, are you awake? Let's make sure Larry's awake, and we're going to show this. Oh my God, when you hear this music, we were blown away by the music this instrument makes. It's a cornetto. And Larry says, yep, he's here. So roll the tape and enjoy. I'm going to cut my mic. We are going to cut the microphone, and let's see. Here we go. Okay, sorry to cut back in, but is that not such a beautiful piece of music? And I see that Larry... Oh, it is the National Music Museum, JBCP. It's in Vermillion, South Dakota, of all places. This is just part one of the video. Part two, this video at full speed's like 35 minutes. The next one, part two, which who knows when I'm going to show it, with the moving, it's like over 25 minutes. And Larry, tell me, yes, there were harmonicas there, yes. I was close. Where are you located, JBCP? Where are you? And Larry, is this piece of music, I did not bother to look, I guess I should have. Is this piece of music in your songbook, sir? please tell me it is, or send me a transcript or something. I have to look for it. It's in my songbook. Susie, did you hear that? I can learn this piece of music because it is in the Larry Deering songbook. You can find it on, anybody watching this replay, you can find it on LarryDeeringMusic.com or go to his face page, Larry Deering Music. Oh my God. This is wonderful. That, and yes, Susie, you've got a copy. Oh my, okay. Oh, it's on your, look at you, Larry. You go, Larry. Okay, so many moons ago, JB, many moons ago, we visited Mount Rushmore. So let me think. Yes, it was the year 2014, and that was the same year we went to the Music Museum for the first time. And we went all the way across South Dakota, South Dakota. We saw, we saw the Music Museum, we saw the Mitchell Corn Palace, we saw Laura Ingalls Wilder stuff. We went out to Mount Rushmore, so this was 11 years ago. How about that? Yeah. Badlands, yes. Yes, we saw the Badlands. We did see the Badlands. I have never been more excited. It didn't even occur to me because I knew this was early music, this Bransol Day, whatever. I'm horrible at pronunciations. Wow. I am going to go look at that piece of sheet music and start learning it. Oh my God, that's so gorgeous. I gotta play that. But if you want to hear a professional play it, Larry Deering, it's on his Sinomine. I think he's on all streaming platforms. Check him out. But here's another one I've learned from Larry, but I learned it and then I kind of unlearned it and then I learned it. But so I need the sheet music as a crutch. But I like this tune. It's called Breton Melody. That is the free range minstrel spin on the Breton Melody. Got you. Look at you guys. There you go. I think, yeah, JB, thank you. I almost forgot you were a mod. You and Danny have been so very helpful to me. You guys know your way around Twitch like the back of your hand. Thank you. Wow. You know what? Let's just try and conjure up. This is what will work. We're going to play Black Velvet Band because this will conjure up the person I am looking for. And then if it does, you might hear it twice. So I don't force them to watch the replay. Let's do it. This is going to be Black Velvet Band at request by Hamunan the Humane from Germany, where incidentally Hohner harmonicas are made in Germany. Some are made in China, but I play the ones that are made in Germany. And you guys see this puppy? This was made in Germany by the Mollenhauer Company. I do not do it justice, but I have fun with it. And I bought this many years ago when I did not play harmonica and dulcimer. I did not play these instruments, and I wanted to be a recorder player. And then I found out I was mediocre at it, but in the meantime, I had started working industrial maintenance. And I had some money, so I bought a nice instrument. And anyway, I do what I can with it. There you go, Susie, Bandcamp. Well, isn't it down here, guys? I have lo-fi music on Bandcamp for free. Larry has ooh, we got some more wind instruments going on there. Larry has some quality stuff professionally recorded on Bandcamp. Here we go, Black Velvet Band. If that does not conjure up Humanen the Humane, oh, more harmonicas, more harmonicas. They did not have the Goldfish harmonica on display when we were there 11 years ago. It is, Larry, it is. If only I was ever a great recorder player. But you know, I have it, and what the heck. I do try and treat it with care, except for when I'm balancing with it. And one day, I'm going to try out that piece of music that's in your songbook that I thought was so gorgeous. Yes. Okay. And it was, okay, so it was interesting on this trip. On this trip I took, I did a lot of live streams from the wild, different places. One, I got kicked off the property. It was a private park in Omaha, which I thought it was a public park, and indeed it's a public park, but it's managed by a private company, so they make their own rules. So I was playing there. This was the second to the last day we were there, and I got kicked out. But I went around making my videos, and I had a good time. So lots of streaming from the wild. The studio is fun because I get to show really interesting stuff. Thank you for the applause, Susie, and the kitties. You know what? It's almost time. I'm gonna keep streaming, guys. I'm just having fun. Maybe another half hour or so. I'll be playing some more tunes. But I want to get this in for any replay viewers if they made it this far. We are going to do a promo for upcoming things. The National Music Museum was just one place that we went to. Obviously, we went to tons of places. The first, when we landed on the plane that day, it was Friday, it was the 4th of July, we went straight to the Henry Dooley Zoo in Omaha. And I'm going to show you a clip. I've got well over an hour's worth of video. Here's a teaser for what's coming up on future free-range minstrel shows. Enjoy. So my mic should be working now. Look at that, adding on the fly. This is the part of the aquarium park. So this zoo had an aquarium. You're funny, Suze. You're funny. This video is actually slowed down. These are puffins, and Marion loves puffins, and I tagged Marion and Susie and Kathy in when I did this little clip to show stuff. This is but just a small piece of what's to come. There's puffins, there's penguins, there's sea lions. That's just from the aquarium. There will be goats. There will be goats, people. If you know, you know. Goats are the thing. Look at that. He was hard to catch. Like I said, this video is slowed down. He was booking it. So, anybody seeing this on replay or anything, Free Range Minstrel will be showing, hours of zoo video from one of the best zoos in the world. This zoo in Omaha is rated one of the best in the world. If you go to this zoo, any other zoo you go to, and we've been to plenty of them, and they're nice, but oh my God, the aquarium could have been an attraction by itself. The lead forest that's in there, the desert dome, they had 5 areas that could have been attractions all by themselves, all in one place. Very kid-friendly place, splash pads and everything. Let's go back to the National Music Museum. Oh, look! Just in time for the ukuleles. How about that, Kathy? Bye, Kathy. Yes. Thank you for stopping in. I'll be playing a wee bit more. I don't know if anything's going to be there's probably nothing new going to be on replay. You got to see the video live. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's wonderful. Oh my gosh, I debated which to show. You get along and have a wonderful day if you got to go. If you want to see the rest, it will be here waiting. The stuff from the wild will be probably taken down soon, people. I was going, let's do this one. I haven't done this one in a while, guys. Yes, they are doing more expansion. We made a donation. We're hoping to go back in like 5 or 10 years, and the second floor will be full, and they will show all their harmonicas. Bit of Starry Night by Vincent. I hadn't played that one in a while. Oh, thank you, Suze. Yay, yay, yay. Stepping out for a minute, Larry. Larry, you have a free pass anytime, my friend. Oh, thank you for the last bits, Kathy. Thank you. All right. Oh, what do we want to play? What do we want to play? I'm not quite ready to give it up. Oh, I know. Well, I'm going to wait. Larry, whenever Larry comes back, I am going. This one's for Suze. This next one's for Suze, and then I am going to attempt, foolishly, a piece by Larry, well, not by Larry, in his songbook that I haven't played before. Thank you, Suze. Here we go. Just for you, Suze. Thank you for the emoji, Suze. Yes. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Larry. Are you back or were you leaving? Because I'm going to attempt Ad Mortem Festivus. Well, this has truly turned into the Larry Deering Songbook Show, has it not? I didn't really mean for it to, but it did, Larry. And so there you go. There you go. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, just let me know in the chat if you happen to leave, Larry, or if you're going to be back, or what's going on, and we will attempt Ad Mortem Festivus. Oh my God, I can't play this. Oh Lord. So I know, let's do, and I didn't get a chance to do it. Let's do Morning Has Broken on the dulcimer. Oh, you're back. You're back. Okay. We're going to try Ad Mortem Festivus. Don't judge me, Larry, because honestly, I've just briefly looked at it. There we go. Forget it. That's, oh my God, I can't even go into the B part. But I'll learn it. I'll learn it. We even have sound samples to listen to, and we actually have your recordings too that are available all over the place. Let me try that first piece again. I'll get the feel for it. I'll get the feel for it. So we're not. Which performance? Oh, Susie. This, okay, Suze. This was a video that was playing at the very front part of the museum, just showing how music shapes our lives and everything. So let me do some jamming tunes because this video is jamming. There's Larry's side Okay, Suze. Yeah. No, I answer questions as I see them. But the sideways recorder thing when I'm going. So something very interesting in all my streams from the wild this last week, I had different folks coming in and it was great. I had Larry and Marion from the Music Museum. I had a couple other folks come in for different streams to help keep me company. But so Thursday night, or thank you. This, I don't know if any of you all have noticed, and forgive me if you have. Just forgive me if you have. But Ricky was like, when he came into my stream Thursday afternoon from our Airbnb, he said, "Oh, David, that doesn't look like your regular dulcimer." And I said, "Well, thanks for noticing, Ricky. This is my travel dulcimer, and I built this with a smaller scale so I could put it in the overhead compartment of the plane, so it does travel." I asked them to put it in the closet of the airplane where, you know, they'll put people's suits and stuff. But if they don't have room, I have to put it up in the overhead bin, and it does actually fit quite well. So this is my travel dulcimer. I played at work with Scully. But Ricky did notice that it was different from my regular dulcimer. I thought that was cool. I had lost my tuner at one point. And yes, there is whiskey in the jar, yeah. So he knew to know blah, blah, blah. I was trying to tune, I'd lost my tuner. I can tune this instrument, at least tune it within itself, without a tuner somewhat, but I was having a little trouble. And he said, "Oh, one of your strings is high." And I said, "Oh, that's my A string." So it was cool. We were having a little workshop there about tuning. So it was a lot of fun streaming from the wild. The videos probably will be up for a little bit, but then I'm going to take them down and chop them up for clips. Yeah, Suze, it's very simple, so it's not like elaborate stuff. You can always tell my dulcimers. Not elaborate. I don't know anything by those guys. Let's do Morning Has Broken on the dulcimer. Yes, very triangular, very basic. This one is very basic too. It's got the curve at the bottom, which we can't really show right now. In future shows, when we are moving to the new studio, which you guys, I'm going to be doing a live stream from this studio Tuesday night, maybe next Sunday morning, but Sunday morning will definitely be the last one if Tuesday isn't. You will not notice a difference, I hope. Thank you very much for the applause. Because you won't, and just be a green screen, but it'll be more videos from our trip. I have like probably enough for 7 or 8 more live streams. Yes, wow. So Suze or Larry. Hello, Alex. You are busy, so lurks. Let's play a song Alex likes. Alex, you gotta watch the replay when you get a chance. I'm gonna leave this one up. I've got some good sound clips and some video clips that are not me playing. I've showed them on this show. One's of a large percussion instrument, and one is of this beautiful wind instrument, a cornetto, which Larry Deering informs me I have the sheet music for, and I am going to learn that too. So let's do this for Alex. I know Alex likes this one. Not really edible. You gotta watch the clip. Oh, what the heck. After I play this, Alex, I'm gonna finish playing this and we're gonna show you the video again, just because I can. Bob Dylan's actual harmonica, one of his actual harmonicas. Guys, you may have to turn up your volume a little bit. We're going to show this again for Alex, and maybe I'll do a couple more tunes and I'll be done for the day. We have so much to do. Here we go. We're going, let me find the clip. The Cornetto. Enjoy. Thank you, Alex. Alex is so on the ball. Thank you. Yeah, I muted it so you wouldn't hear me during the cornetto because the video, the audio we got was very soft. So what I was saying was probably not that important. So it's okay. No, well, I was talking about Yellow Submarine. I'm going to play for you Yellow Submarine. I don't know this song. I just downloaded the sheet music this morning. Marion requested it when I was at the Music Museum doing a live show outside, which you can still watch on Twitch. I did a live stream. It's like an hour and a half. You'll get to see all different sides of the buildings if you care to be interested. I think there are going to be some fun clips in it. That's why I've saved it. But I need to learn Yellow Submarine for Marion. Very repetitive. You should hear me now. Yeah. So it was all about Yellow Submarine. I can see my mic is up, so I'm thinking you can hear me now, but thank you. Yes, yay, Marion. Marion, you guys push me. Susie, I know I want to. Susie, have you been practicing any? I know it's been all this stuff going on, but were you able to practice any? Do we need to raise it back? Let me know. Let me know. Just let me know. Here we go. Repeats. I guess it's more fun if people are singing along. It's very interesting. So this is kind of an example of a song that I normally would not play out in live, or I mean in the studio it's fun if I know people are singing along in the house. But it's one of those songs that the lyrics make it. Melody is not that important, and there are a lot of songs like that. You've been, yes, is it working? Is it working, Susie? Do tell. Will it work, and can you make a recording and send it? Oh, gosh. We are winding down. Alex, I know you're lurking, but if there's any request, pop it in. Larry, thank you so much for being here. And Zab was here, thank you. Or was it Zachary? And JB, one of my moderators, has been such big help. This has been a fun first show back in the studio. I really look forward to doing more. I know I want to play The Harp That Once Through Terrace Halls, because I like that song. If I can find it. Here it is. On recorder. Dun, dun, dun. All right, the harp that wants to. It would be great if the harp appeared on the video. There is a harp in this video. There is a, but that's not it. That's a pipe organ. We got some requests. That was the harp that went through Terrace Hall. Oh, I forgot you like the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, my friend. I forgot you like that one. Let's do it. Let's do the wreck. I have not done the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Oh, okay. That works. That works, Miss Susie. That works. And here's for Alex. And I have not done this morning. I played this a couple times out in the wild when I was doing my live streams in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. I got to play in 3 different states this last week. It was so much fun. So there you go, Alex. the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Well, guys, if there's nothing else, I would love to play anything else for you, but if not, we're going to slide on out for the day. And Tuesday night, no, I know that's not good for you, Alex, but Suze, I'll be back on Tuesday night. Any replay watchers will be live in the studio. I am going to show some new video. And yes, we do have goats as we go through the coming weeks. Not as many. Thank you for the applause. Thank you so much. I'm going to play the traditional closing song and wait to see if any request. We have a request. Oh, Alex, thank you so much. I have not played that one on this show yet. And for anybody watching replay or live here, anybody lurking, the song I'm about to play, the best I have ever played it is on Bandcamp. I made a lo-fi recording of the Can. I have listened to it several times, and to be able to listen to yourself playing and say, well, this doesn't suck. If you do that, then you know it's a halfway decent recording. Honestly, it's the way it is. So I may not play it as good as I do on the recording, but the recording's available for free on Bandcamp. Free Range Minstrel. Check it out if you want. It's probably the one I'm the most proud of all my stuff on Bandcamp right now. Thanks for requesting this, Alex. Sid wants to be fed. Thank you for the claps. You know what? I can think of no better way to end it. Alex, if you want, thank you, Alex, for hanging out. Suze, Alex, if you want, the first half of the show is fairly different, fairly interesting. I run my mouth a lot. Suze, do you want me to show him the Cadillac video again? Alex, can you watch the video? I will show you the Cadillac video. And then we'll end this thing. Let me know if you're still there. We'll show it again. I love these videos. It's got Stacy, my wife, doing the demonstration of this wonderful percussion instrument. We'll see if Alex says yes. Well, you know what? We're going to show it again just because Suze wants to see it. You want to see it, don't you, Suze? You want to see the catfish, the Cadillac catfish? Thank you for the applause. Sorry, my chat didn't scroll. Okay, gonna mute my mic again. I'll try and unmute it when we're in. Here is the Cadillac. Clear, and that's... And that's pretty much it. This is this wonderful percussion instrument out in the lobby of the Music Museum that they have for kids, and the kids were playing and having a great time. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. I am going to say goodbye. We got to start packing this week. It's crazy. More new video Tuesday night. Alex, I know it's late for you, but check out the replay. Anybody else watching, come on in. Anybody that wants to email me with any questions or anything, or that wants a free sticker that looks exactly like that, just let me know. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Alex, your Sunday is a little shorter right now. Yes, and Larry, you've been working. Thank you. You know, I wasn't going to call this the Larry Deering Show the way it started to go with all the music that you play. It started to go that way, but it was really cool. I've got some stuff to practice. Anyway, everybody have a great rest of your day. I'm not going to talk anymore. Goodbye. Thank you for everybody that was here.